Hey, what's going on everybody? It's Wilhelm Scream and welcome back to another day in Destiny 2 for some more Destiny 2 news and Beyond Light intel. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you a very easy way to two-man the crypt security section of the Deepstone Crypt raid. I actually compiled this with both my POV as well as my buddy Sinister's POV, and I'm going to give you a synopsis of everything that we were doing to accomplish this properly. I'm going to get to all the information in just 1 second, but first I just want to remind everybody I'm still doing the giveaway on my YouTube channel. The next one will be at 50,000 subscribers. All you have to do to be entered into that giveaway is like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, turn on the notifications, the bell that's right next to the big red subscribe button, and follow me on Instagram or Twitter. They'll be linked in the description box down below, as well as a link to my Discord channel. I encourage everybody to join. And as always, if you stick around till the end of the video, I'll have a secret hashtag you can leave in the comments section to be entered into that giveaway a second time for this video. And remember, those secret hashtags, they stack between all videos. So if you haven't done this on a previous piece of content on this channel, why not go back, check out another video, and of course, do it again. Alright, so we were doing this two-man, and it's actually fairly easily done with just two people. If I can get a really easy solo method for this particular encounter, I'll upload it. But right now, two people is what you'll need, but it's all you'll need. This is also a great way to cheese the resource contention triumph. That's the triumph you get from shutting down crypt security while only using 2 of the 3 augmentation terminals. You can actually use, I think, only 1 if you do this properly. So as you saw in the beginning, when we first started, or before I even picked up the operator buff, my buddy Sinister ran downstairs to the actual security room where you actually have to shoot the nodes on the walls. Once he's down there, he makes his way outside of the map. This can be done on dark side if you go to what we call node 5. It's the one that's furthest from you as soon as you enter the bottom floor. There's a hole in the wall behind that door, the one that's adjacent to the 5th node that's on the wall. When you jump out of that door, you can actually de-trigger what would normally happen, which is the burning debuff. If you start the encounter and somebody's already down on the bottom floor, you can avoid all that. The tricky part is then the person that's outside of that wall has to actually pick up the scanner buff, but this can be done from the bottom floor through the floor. What he does is he shoots the floor right underneath where the scanner will actually spawn. This draws the scanner ad directly above him, and he uses Jotun, or you could use any sort of grenade that has a long burn to actually burn the enemy through the floor and then jump up in the air and pick it up from underneath. So that's glitch 1. Well, actually glitch 2 if you count getting out of the map glitch 1, which we will. Once he's out of the map and has the scanner buff, he waits. I pick up the operator buff and I make my way downstairs. At this point, he can actually re-enter the first floor. As he enters, he will tell me which nodes I need to shoot. We'll run around together, I'll shoot the nodes, and then I will make my way to the second door glitch, or the second wall breach glitch. This is on the light side, in the back, by what I would call node 1. As you can see, I make my way here, and this is actually one of the ad spawns. You just make your way through the door. I usually find my best way to make my way out is I just line up on that little white line that's right in front of the ad spawn door, and then just move directly towards the wall. Once you're through, turn left, and then just jump off, and this will trigger the join allies. Now, joining allies you will lose your operator buff. However, you can continue on normally. And as long as 2 people are, or at least 1 person is fully alive, you can just continually join allies, and then you'll be able to pick up the operator buff again, thus negating any exchange you'd have to do in the terminals. At this point, your teammate can tell you which nodes that you actually have to shoot. That'll be on the light side or the dark side as you come back in. Take them out. I would suggest try to get 2 every single round. If you get 1, you can make it, but I would suggest try to get 2. So a little RNG sometimes helps with this, as occasionally you'll get 2 on the first side or on the light side on the very first run. This helps a lot. Or maybe you'll get 2 on the same side on the very first run, because going back and forth between rooms kills a lot of time. You have to fight a lot more adds, and sometimes it's a little harder to reset when you have to take those extra shots. But it is still very possible to get 2 done on a single round, even if they are on 2 different sides. I would always make sure that if you haven't picked up the operator buff as soon as you spawn back in after the joining allies, that you make sure that you're on the light side before you actually leave that round, or before you actually shoot the last node, because if the doors close, you're really stuck and you have to basically restart at that point, as the operator only spawns on the light side. Again, my teammate will make his way outside of the map and wait on that ledge, because if he's down here while I'm upstairs, or as soon as I pick up the operator buff, the burn will start and he will die. But then once I'm down here, we just repeat this process over and over again. And it's that simple. Just keep using the joining allies, or getting out of the map so that you can wait and negate the fire damage phase. It will take some practice. There's plenty of places where you can mess up, but you'll know on your very first run, if you do this method properly, that it is very possible. As though it took us maybe 10 runs to actually get this done in the time or in the clips that you're seeing here, we were almost done on every single run. There was just a few things that we messed up on that, couldn't be helped. Maybe we died to an enemy, or in one case I remember I didn't jump far enough to get the joining allies and I ended up just falling to my death. There's another side, or another place on the opposite side where you see my buddy Sinister jumping out, that you can actually also get the joining allies. That is a little bit easier because there is a ledge that you can actually just stand on or jump to, rather than just sort of jumping out and holding on to distance to actually get that joining allies debuff. But it actually requires you to run to that side. So you could effectively switch sides and do this as well. You don't have to start off on the dark side. You don't have to start off on the light side. You could do it on both sides. I would just suggest using this particular order because it seemed to work easiest for us. So as I said, if you do this correctly, you and one other buddy can solo this whole encounter, get yourself some loot, get yourself that triumph. Hopefully you found all this information helpful. Hopefully you enjoyed the double POV. If you wanted a single POV of just Sinister, I would suggest go check out his YouTube channel. I'll leave a link to his whole run on this particular encounter down below. And give him a subscribe because he really is one of my best gaming friends. We're always doing something together. He's always a person I can count on to game with and help me get these kind of things done. So I always appreciate him a lot. And for the secret hashtag you can leave at the end of today's video, leave a hashtag CRYPT security, or a hashtag Beyond Light, or a hashtag Season of the Hunt, or a hashtag Deepstone Crypt. Any of those I will accept for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching all the way to the end. Once again, I am Wilhelm Scream, and of course, we will see you in the next video. Little